This guy here is a former NFL Hall of Famer. Why is he on handcuffs? His name is Terrell Davis, and he was the bomb in his playing days. So why is he in that kind of situation? And why is he being interrogated by the feds? Let's find out. You know, it's summer, and Terrell already planned a vacation trip with his family to enjoy the holiday. So on this fateful day, they boarded the plane and they were going to fly out to another state to have a good family time. The plane takes off and everyone seems to be having a good time. Terrell was reading his magazine, his two boys were on their iPads playing video games, and his wife was seated elsewhere with their daughter. Everything was going smooth until the beverage service starts. With this guy whom we are going to call Beverage. Now, Beverage comes over to Terrell's boys to ask if they need anything. The boys were obviously carried away with their video games, so they never responded. His tone then got a bit more aggressive, and Terrell was like, "Yo, that was kinda rude." Hearing this, Beverage just slammed their drinks on the table and was about to walk away when Terrell slightly tapped Beverage on the shoulder to ask for ice for one of his sons. That was when Beverage got really mad. He swings his arm back and he yelled, "Don't hit me." Terrell was in total shock and was like, "What? Dude, I didn't hit you." Beverage then rushes up to the front of the cabin, still angry. And that was the last time Terrell ever saw him. Meanwhile, one of the passengers on the flight turns around and says, "I saw everything. You didn't hit him." Terrell was like, "Of course I didn't hit him." Few minutes later, another flight attendant comes up and replaces Beverage. Then, after some time, the plane lands and everyone on board thought they were going to disembark, but that wasn't the case. Beverage was actually on a call, and at the other end of that call was the feds. God knows what he was saying. Passengers were being asked to remain in their seats. As this was going on, Terrell was not aware, because he was still reading his magazine, and he just thought that probably it was an emergency situation. But, unknown to him, one of the feds just walks up to him with handcuffs in his hands. He whispers into his ears and says, "Don't fight it, don't fight it," and he puts him on handcuffs. Seeing all of these, Terrell's wife jumps out of her seat and was like, "Wait a minute, what's going on here?" Still confused. She looks at Terrell and asked if this was a prank, and Terrell just buried his head down and said, "No, it's not." So, law enforcement officers took him away, and they start interrogating him, asking him questions like, "Why did you punch him? Was it part of your plan to cause chaos on board?" Blah, blah, blah. Well, at the end of the day, one of the feds told Terrell that Beverage called earlier to say that he was struck by Terrell. What? We all know that was not the case. Wow. Anyways, Terrell was released and Beverage was fired by the airline, and all charges against Terrell were dropped. Here is Terrell's wife and kids in real life. Now, the question is, do you think all of these mess would have been avoided if Terrell's kids had responded to the man earlier on the plane? Or do you think Terrell's case was pure racism? Please, let me know in the comment section. Also, I humbly ask you to like this video and please subscribe to my channel. This encourages me to do more. Thanks for watching Crime Tunes, and take good care of yourselves out there. See you next time.